Hello and welcome to another episode of Mastering Rhythm with Konnakol. I'm doing this episode as a response to a question asked by one of my subscribers. And he asked about nested tuplets. In order for us to understand the concept of nested tuplets, which is quite an advanced rhythmic concept, we need to first understand the concept of tuplets or subdivisions. And as always, we're going to use the language of Konnakol to understand these concepts. The concept of subdivisions or tuplets is called nadai or gati. In the old Sanskrit language, we find the names of each one of the tuplets. For instance, 3 per beat, or what we call in Western music, triplet, is called tisra nadai or tisra gati. 4 per beat or 16th note is called chatusra or chaturasra nadai or gati. 5 per beat or quintuplets is called kanda. 7 per beat is called misra. And we also have 9 per beat, which is called sankirna nadai or sankirna gati. Now let's move over to the second concept, which is the concept of polyrhythms, which means more than one rhythm at the same time. And I'm going to offer a very simple understanding of this concept, which I believe will help us a great deal when we look at nested tuplets later on in this video. When we name a polyrhythm, we usually say something like 3/4 or 4/3, 5/2, 3/7, and so on. Let's take a closer look at these numbers and what they mean. This, I believe, will give us a fundamental understanding of polyrhythms, tuplets, and nested tuplets. Let's take, for example, 3/4. Let's look at these numbers and see what they actually mean. When we say 3/4, what we usually mean is that we play 3 notes in the span of 4 beats. So if we look at the number 4, this number will give us the number of beats we are in. This would be the beat cycle or time signature in Western terms, or it could be just the span of beats in which this phrase of 3 notes is laid upon. Now, if we move over to the number 3, this will tell us not only the amount of notes that we play in the span of 4 beats, this will also reveal to us the subdivision, which is 3 per beat. So the number 3 refers to the tuplet or the amounts of syllables or subdivisions between each beat. So we have 4 beats and each beat is divided into 3, like this. Takita, 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 takita. Now we know that in this polyrhythm we have 4 beats, but now we will use the number 4 in the context of the subdivision. We will internally divide the triplets into the number 4 or 4 triplets, like this. Takadimi, takadimi, takadimi. Now let's isolate the ta and not say kadimi anymore. Ta, ta, ta. And now let's say the syllables ta, ki, ta instead of saying the isolated syllables ta. 1, 2, 3, and ta, ki, ta, ta, ki, ta, ta, ki, ta. And there you have a 3/4 polyrhythm. Now let's look at the reverse, 4/3. And in this case, we will have a span of 3 beats and 4 notes over those 3 beats, which means that we will have 4 subdivisions per beat, or you can say 16th note. Takadimi, 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 takadimi. Divide the 16th note into the number of beats, which is the number 3, and you will get something like this. Takita, 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 ta. Now isolate the tas. Ta, 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 ta. And now let's put the syllables takadimi, the syllables for 4. Ta, ka, ti, mi, ta, ka, ti, mi, ta. And there you have a 4/3. It is interesting to note here that both of these polyrhythms can sound the same, but they do not feel the same, because in the case of 3/4, we are perceiving the rhythm in triplets. And in the case of 4/3, we are perceiving the same rhythm in 4 per beat or 16th notes. So for instance, 3/5 means that we have 5 beats divided into triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4, start. Ta, 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 in triplet feel. If we reverse that number, 5/3, we will have 3 beats, each beat divided to 5. Taka takita, taka takita, taka takita, taka takita, taka takita, taka takita, which is quintuplets. We will have to divide within the quintuplets to groups of 3. Taka takita, taka takita, taka takita, 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 ta. Isolate the tas. Ta, 2, 3. Tak, 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 ta, ka, ta, ki, ta, ta, ka, ta, ki, ta, ta. In this simple way, we can understand and internalize any polyrhythm. Now let's move over to the concept of nested tuplets. And for this, I'm going to share with you a very simple example, but stick with me because this is going to get more and more advanced as we go along. So we are going to use 2/3, which is basically a polyrhythm. And as we know already, it means that we have a 3-beat cycle or a span of 3 beats, and there are 2 subdivisions between each beat, meaning 8 notes. So the polyrhythm goes like this. 1, 2, start. Ta, 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 ta. We can write this polyrhythm as a tuplet of 2 over the 3 beats. But because we know the subdivision as well, we can also write it like that. So we know that we have 2 notes over 3 beats. Now, for each one of these notes, we will insert 2. And this will be a tuplet of 2 inside a tuplet of 2. Now, the sum total of notes that we are inserting on 3 beats now will change from 2 to 4. Which means that we will have to change the subdivision from 2 per beat to 4 per beat, or 16th notes. Now, if we use the number of beats, which is 3, and divide the subdivisions into groups of 3 within the 16th notes, of course, we will get something like this. And with isolation, and with the syllables, and it will sound like this. 1, 2, start. Ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta. Now let's try and put a nested tuplet of 3. Now we will have 3 notes in the space of the notes that we had originally. The total number of notes we will need to play now is 3 plus 3, which is 6, which means that there will be 6 subdivisions between each beat. But we are going to divide internally within the 6 into groups of 3s, which will sound like 8 notes. 1, 2, start. Ta, ki, ta, ta, ki, ta, ta, ki, ta, ta, ki, ta, ta. In the next example, we're going to take nested tuplets of 4 notes. The total number will now change from 6 to 8 because we have 4 plus 4, which means that we will have 32 notes between each beat, so 8 between each beat. Divide the 32nd notes to groups of 3 and we'll get the rhythm that we have to say. 1, 2, start. Taka di mi, 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 ta. Next, we will have a nested tuplet of 5, which will give us 5 plus 5, which is 10, which will be the subdivision between each beat, 10 per beat. Internally divide 10 into groups of 3 and we will get the rhythm we want to sing. 1, 2, start. Taka takita, taka takita, taka takita, taka takita, taka takita, taka takita, ta. Now, what often happens with nested tuplets, like these ones for example, is that the subdivision is quite large, so it is very difficult for us to hear this subdivision while singing this rhythm. In this case, we have to use a little bit of approximation, but there are a few little hacks and tricks that we can use that will make this rhythm sound and feel more accurate. Earlier on in this program, we spoke about the concept of junction points. Here we don't have many junction points, but what we do have is rhythmic placements. The concept of rhythmic placements happens when we don't have the junction points anymore to help us. In this case, we will need to notice where the claps that we are clapping are located against the syllables that we are singing. The syllable ki, taka, ta, ki, is located just before the second beat. Taka, ta, ki. Taka, ta, ki. The syllable ta will be placed just after the third beat. Taka, ta, ki, ta, taka, ta, ki, ta. Taka, ta, ki, ta, taka, ta, ki, ta. Taka, ta, ki, ta, taka, ta, ki, ta. Taka, ta, ki, ta, taka, ta, ki, ta, ta. And this should eliminate some of the approximations that happens when we do nested tuplets. Next, we will have a nested tuplet of 6, which will sound like this. 1, 2, 3. Taka, taka, dimmi, taka, taka, dimmi, taka, taka, dimmi, taka, taka, dimmi, ta. And then a nested tuplet of 7, which means that we will have 14 subdivisions per beat. Now again, because this subdivision group is very difficult to hear, we will have to approximate and use the concept of rhythmic placements. 1, 2, start. Taka di mi takita, 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 ta. Next, we will have a tuplet of 8, which means that we will have a total of 16 notes to play in a span of 3 beats, which will also mean that we will have 16 subdivisions between each beat. Divide these into groups of 3s and we will get the rhythm that we need to sing. 1, 2, start. Taka di mi taka juno, 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 taka juno, taka di mi taka juno, ta. And lastly, we will have a nested tuplet of 9, which means that we'll have a subdivision of 18 between each beat. But because we are going to divide the 18s into groups of 3, we will get a simple sextuplet between each beat. 1, 2, start. Taka dibi taka takita, 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 ta. Now let's put all of these nested tuplets together in one exercise. So here we are going to sing 2 cycles of 3 beats per each nested tuplet, starting from the original beat, which is 2/3. 1, 2, start. Ta, 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 ka, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, kita, ta, kita, ta, kita, ta, kita, ta, ka di mi ta ka di mi ta ka di mi ta ka di mi ta ka ta ki ta ka ta ki ta ka ta ki ta ka ta ki ta ka di mi 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 ta ki 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 ta ka di mi ta ka juno ta ka di mi ta ka jun ta ka di mi ta ka juno ta ka di mi ta ka juno ta ka di mi ta ka ta ki ta ka di mi ta ka ta ka di mi ta ka ta ki ta ka di mi ta ka ta ki ta ka di mi ta ka juno ta ka di mi ta ka juno ta ka di mi ta ka juno ta ka di mi ta ka jun ta ka di mi ta ki 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 ta ka di mi ta ka di mi ta ka di mi ta ka di mi ta ka ta ki ta ki ta ki ta ki ta ka di mi ta ka di mi ta ka di mi ta ka di mi ta ki ta ki ta ki ta ki ta ka ta Now that we've established those subdivisions, we can go on to the next step, which will be a little bit more challenging. We will change the nested tuplets twice in every bar. Every half bar, we will change to the next nested tuplets. 1, 2, start. Ta, ta, ka, ta, ki, ta ka, di, mi, ta ki, ta ka, di, mi, ta ki, ta ka, di, mi, ta ka, juno, ta ka, di, mi, ta ki, ta ka, di, mi, ta ka, di, mi, ta ka, juno, ta ka, di, mi, ta ki, ta ka, di, mi, ta ki, ta ka, di, mi, ta ki, ka, ta. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the next episode of Mastering Rhythm with Konnakol. Thank you so much.
Kırgıdır